Class 4 then for race number 9, 1200 metres. The trip is here for the 9th on the 11 race card. We've got one all-weather race still to come. That comes up as the 10th. Marvellous World, one over the 1,000 metres, 2 starts back. Comes up in trip here. Sky Treasure, 3-time winner over this distance, but they've all been on the all-weather. Yichin Blitz, first start for Jimmy Ting, runner-up last time out behind Silver Fig. Promise Kept, 4th last time out. That was on the all-weather behind Fame and Fortune. Speedy Optimist gets the inside gate and has rolled forward in the past. Nice Fandango up in class, the result of his last start course and distance win. And Supermodel, another last start course and distance winner, so out of Class 5 back into Class 4. Sky Treasure and Calling the Shots are the horses that have been up at Chimpa. That's within the last 30 days. Cordy Shots had a couple of trips in actual fact.
I've got the speed down as good to fast here with Sky Treasure hunting through nearer the inside. Nice Fandango, obviously an all-the-way winner last start. Marvellous World also to hunt through nearer the inside. You've got Supermodel in the race. He is a horse that has shown speed before, drawn barrier 8, but he's had blood in the track here at his last 2, even though he was a winner at his last start. So they should set up a fairly solid tempo, you would feel, in race 9.
Yichin Blitz has changed stables, as Andrew mentioned. He's now with Jimmy Ting. He's the one closest to us. And he's going really nicely in the mornings. He's trialled well, and he's a pretty fit horse coming into this one. The cross noseband will come off him. Keith Young will take the mount on race day, but he does it nicely. Monkey Jewelry, now he's effectively coming into this one second up. He has had a run recently. He has a little bit of a sort of a wayward customer, but he moves nicely enough here in the mornings and he's on his best behaviour, so he goes well. Did have excuses at his last start. And Sold a Billion, I thought it was the best run we've seen from him at his last start as well when he ran second behind Victorium. He's got barrier 10, so he's going to have to get back, that's it.
All right, OK, we'll have a look at Solar Billion in a moment or so. We'll start off, though, with Marvellous World. This is here down the straight, finishing 4th last time out behind Kaiying Master.
Yeah, bumped out of the gate, so it was a fairly honest performance, I would say. You can see there he just sort of struggled a little bit. Alfie Chan struggled to sort of get really busy on him, and he did pick up a little bit there with a light weight. Obviously now going to 1,200 metres, Zach on, I think you want to consider him?
Yeah, I've got him in on a minor line. I think his best runs have been at 1,000, but you know, up to 12 with a low draw, then he should get a nice run. OK, certainly worth considering then. That's Zach Pern from Barrier 5. Solar Billion and All You Need. So certainly a much improved effort from Solar Billion. Again, this is the Victorium form we're looking at. Yeah, I thought he's improved Solar Billion. He's just got that awkward draw, and that's what put me off him in the end. I didn't actually get him in the end, but he is running well. He's improved. See if he can put 2 together. Out of this race, though, I did put it in All You Need. His 2 wins are off 55. He's now down to 54, and the blinkers go on him for the first time. So I'm going to give him a chance here as well, was All You Need from Barrier 4.
I got both of them in, actually. I think they're both a chance. You can see Solar Billion finished alongside a Gentle Breeze there, who went to the Valley and won at his next start. And that was the best we've seen from him, Solar Billion, so he's in for me. OK, 2 more to check on. Promise Kept, next one. Now, he's on the all-weather here, but he has tried the turf at Sha Tin previously, finished 4th to Diamond Brilliant. That's back a while, though. Yeah, 5-year-old, just having his 4th start, so there's been a few little issues along the way. Interesting to note that he's right in the betting in the early stages, drawn well here for Aldo De Mea. I haven't got him in the tips, but I do respect him as a chance in the race.
Yeah, just a 1 start on the turf, and it wasn't bad, as you mentioned, here in Hong Kong when he was behind Diamond Brilliant. So, look, he's definitely one to consider. I'm like Brett, I didn't get him in the end, but from his draw, he should run OK.
Early market suggests he's a definite player, I would have thought.
All right, he goes in for me. That's Promise Kept. Yichin Blitz. Now, this is back at the trials. Another one with the stable change. First start here for Jimmy Ting.
Yeah, I don't think Richard Gibson's done anything wrong with the horse. He's a nice horse who's just been finding his feet, so to speak. 6 starts for 2 seconds, 2 thirds. I think this was a nice trial. Obviously, the horse that cruises past him ran a bottler on Wednesday night after getting back in Joyful Union. But I thought Yichin Blitz from Barrier 7 would get into probably, a midfield position, hopefully one off the fence with cover and get his chance to strike at them late. The way he's going, I think he's a definite chance of doing that. It's worth noting that he's performed quite well on good to yielding tracks, so any rain wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, he's going well, there's no question. And he has gone well this season already.
Right. It's interesting that was Elusive State down the inside back at the trials as well, one of the star all-weather performers from this season. He's our favourite, though, Paul, Yichin Blitz.
Maybe career for him. But, yeah, Yichin Blitz on top. He's going nice at the moment, and I think he'll get a good run in transit. All you need is a really well-rated horse. Blinkers on, make it really interesting for him. Monkey Jewelry's got raw ability, and Marvellous World up to the 1200. 4-3-5-1.
Yeah, I tend to think this is probably a very winnable race for Yishun Blitz. Happy to go with him as the on-top selection. I like the run of Solar Binion last start. 22.02 his last 400. That's a sizzling time for a horse that went out at 100 to 1 the start prior. So there's definitely some ability there. Marvellous World, all you need. I'm like Paul, I think Monkey Jewelry's the real X factor in the race. He can definitely run. Just not sure whether he's quite ready to do his best yet, but I think the 4's hard to beat.
Yeah, I think Monkey Jewelry might be a bit of a monkey himself at this stage. Yishun Blitz for me as well. 4 and 1 is my cue there in race number 9.